And many times you will see that people who work very hard on their bodies work very hard. Many times they are made bodyguards of the person who did not work hard on his body, but worked hard on his mind, right? One who is not moving forward is going backwards. At least when a person starts becoming rich, he starts becoming more useless. Is there anything that you do not know? You know everything for your progress. Then what is the need to listen to someone else? Suppose someone is watching Ramayana, he will want to know when a fight will happen, when a donkey will come out. A person can work hard for 18 hours, but cannot think big. No matter how big a crowd you are kept in, you will chant slogans, you will chant slogans. After an hour, when you go to the room, you will come back to your senses. Whenever we go to do some work, 2 powers are required to do that work, right? One is physical power and the other is mental power. So with these 2 powers, you do any work in life and you achieve success. So sometimes other people may have more physical power than you. And physical power matters a lot. But more than that, how strong you are mentally. And many times you will see that people who work very hard on their body work very hard. Many times they are made bodyguards of those people who did not work hard on their body, but worked more on their mind, right? You see, those who worked hard on their body, worked hard, build a great body, right? Worked hard for years, 2 years, for years. And then you will see he is made the bodyguard of that person who is a thin man, who worked more on his mind, worked more on his knowledge, worked more on his skills. So physical power is used to protect that person who has more mental power. And the winners are those people who know how to improve themselves. Change does happen, sir. When you don't become better, you become worse. The person who was in 2021 will not be the same in 2024. Either he will decrease or increase. It is not possible that he will be exactly the same. So the one who is not moving forward is going backwards. At least, the one who is not changing is getting left behind, sir. Because the person who does not change will keep getting left behind in the world. And see, many times when a person starts becoming successful, starts earning some money, like you are earning, it is a good thing. So the person starts feeling that he has done a lot. Do you know who makes the most mistakes in this world? People who start becoming successful. So when a person starts becoming successful, he starts making more mistakes. When a person starts becoming rich, he starts becoming more useless. When money starts coming in, the person starts becoming more lazy. And what is the reason for listening to someone, right?
It is not that there is anything that you do not know. Is there anything in the world that has not been said before? Everything has been said. Is there anything that is yet to be said? Absolutely not. Is there anything that you do not know? You know everything for your progress. Then what is the need to listen to someone else? Then why is there a need for a speaker, a trainer, a motivator, a mentor? I think a man knows almost everything, and there is no difference in knowledge between successful and unsuccessful people. An unsuccessful man also has as much knowledge as successful people have. As much as a successful man knows, an unsuccessful man also knows as much. The difference is that a successful man is able to apply his knowledge in his life, is able to implement it. But an unsuccessful man is never able to use his knowledge. We and you all know almost the same. It is not that you know less, I know more, that is why I am standing here. Everyone knows almost the same thing, according to me. And why do we have to listen to the same thing again and again? You have seen stories change, but the Quran will not change. The Mahabharata will not change. The Ramayana will not change. Right. The same characters will remain. Everything will be the same. You see, the same stories go on. The same story has been going on for centuries and will continue. And the same stories will be told to you. And you listen to the same story again and again, and the stories do not change. What changes? The maturity of the listener changes. When you are in childhood, when you are a child, then when you listen to a story, when someone watches the Ramayana, then he will want to know when a fight will happen, when the donkey will come out. Then he will want to have a fight quickly. When the same man will be 25 years old, he will be listening to something else. A 50-year-old man will listen to something else. The story remains the same, sir. The stories will remain the same. The words will remain the same. The listener's perspective will change. The gravity of the listener will change. his depth will change. And when the depth of the listener changes, then magic is created from the stories. Then magic is created from the words. It is not that someone changes by someone speaking, sir. I don't think that anyone changes by someone speaking. A person changes because of his listening. How is he listening? And if he is listening to change, then it is not necessary that a very big speaker be brought. Even a small boy will say something. Maybe his whole life will change.